Hello, it's Suzanne from Personal Peace Clinic in Cairns, Australia, for those of you who are overseas. Great to be with you again today. One of the questions I get asked a lot because of my work with relationships and healing people so that they can have healed relationships or they can have healthy relationships. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, I've been in so many relationships and every one of them fails and there's a pattern to it and I'm really terrified to go into another relationship. And the question is there any hope for me? And the answer is yes, there is, because it's really important that you remember that every single one of those relationships that you've been in, including the one you watched your parents have or not have, as the case may be, has taught you what's important to you in relationships, what you want to have and experience in relationships, and what you definitely don't want to have. Even just watching your friends in their relationships will give you a really clear idea of what's important to you, what you want and what you don't want. And just going back a step, if you don't know this already, it's my belief that you can have or be or do whatever you want. And if you choose to have a happy, healthy relationship, that is absolutely possible for you. What needs to happen, of course, if you have been through a series of relationships and they have been painful, or if there's been a destructive pattern that you've run in those relationships, like I'm not good enough, or I'm not lovable enough, or I'm not safe enough perhaps, then that pattern needs to be changed. The work that we do is to find where the root of that pattern comes from, and almost without fail, I need to tell you, it's 0 to 7, conception to 7, where we learn those faulty beliefs, but they become our truth. And they're sort of like the poo-coloured glasses through which we see life from that point forwards. And they might be something like, I'm not good enough, or I'm not lovable enough, or I'm not safe enough is a really big one. Now, if you're running one of those patterns, you will know it because it will come up over and over. There's one thing for sure, if you don't find it and clear it and rewrite it so that you believe a different way, then the universe will just make it bigger and bigger for you until you are able to clear it. Which is why you run those patterns, which is why you have the same relationship with a different person. Yeah, you probably recognize that either about yourself or about someone that you know. But those patterns can be changed. The other thing that needs to happen is you need to clear the leftover baggage. You know, maybe it's the anger or the resentment or the hurt. Maybe it's the frustration, or the sadness. It doesn't really matter whatever it is. If you've got a negative emotion going on about a past relationship, it's like a hook that holds you stuck to that relationship and that person. And so because you've got that going on in your energy system, you will attract more and more of that kind of relationship. Now, that's not what you want, and you don't do that deliberately. You do it by default because you don't deliberately refocus your thinking into a better stream of feeling. And that's what needs to happen. Now, so the answer to the question of will I ever find my happy relationship is yes, if you're willing to do that work. So if you are willing and you would like some more of this information, I'm doing a masterclass every couple of weeks now. The next one is next Wednesday evening. I've left the address for it here in the notes on this video, and I would love to have you come along. It's something that you attend from your home, and I will speak to you online, and you will learn about the 3 mistakes that even successful people make that stop them from finding real love and what you can do instead. So if you're interested in more of that sort of information, I would love to see you there. Just click on the link and go ahead and register for that masterclass. If there's any other way that I can help you, please ask me in the comments or in a message on Messenger, I'd be very happy to answer that. I've made it my mission in life actually to help at least 1 million people have happier, healthier relationships. And if you could be one of those people, then that would be fabulous. I'd love you to be one. So I'm asking for your help now. Ask me anything. I will try and answer it. There's a lot of information already on my website, which you'll also see here on the page. And it's great to have a chat with you, and I hope that you are working towards your happy, healthy relationship. If you are not already in it, and if you are already in it, good for you. That's wonderful. So all the best to you. It's great to chat with you, and I look forward to talking to you again. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.